here we go, start of a new year. 4th of January, my first walk of the year. I've parked at Cogden today. Just walking down to Cogden Beach. And we're walking westwards past Hive Beach and onto West Bay. Through Freshwater Caravan Park as well. Just coming onto the beach now. It's a very cold northeast wind blowing today. The forecast of rain and snow this afternoon. This is basically the start of Chisel Beach, going all the way to Portland. But today we're going westwards to West Bay. Lovely view, golden carp and lime. Just leaving the beach for a little while now, as we head towards Hive Beach at Burton, Bradstock. We're just going through the edge of the old Coast Guard holiday park. There's some beautiful lodges, they all look pretty new actually. Much easier walking now, we're on a proper path. I don't know why I always say we, it's only me. I'm on a proper path now. All the teasels, lovely. This looks like the old part of the Coast Guard holiday park. That's definitely all new going in there. We are climbing quite a bit from the sea, but you don't realise it because it's so gentle. Coming into the Burton Bradstock now. I'm warming up now. The wind's behind me at the moment, but on the return leg I'll obviously be walking into the wind, but I don't mind. I'll probably appreciate it. My son Lee bought me the All Trails app for Christmas. Oh, it's a bit muddy here. And I've got that on my phone now. I planned a route on my computer the other night. Not there's much planning to do on this one. But he's following me, cheering me along. He can live share. So he's monitoring my progress. You'll probably notice that I stop at the pasty shop when I get to West Bay, because that's where I'm heading. We're dropping down into Hive now, but Bradstock, it's very quiet. Most people are staying in the warm today. I didn't look at the tide times, but I'm assuming it's quite a high tide at the moment, because I know it's a much bigger beach when it's a low tide. I guess I'm going the right way for the coast path. Not seen any signs. Presume it used to go that way, but the rock falls have put pay to that. So I'm guessing it's up here now. I don't know. Is this private? Or is it the coast path? I think the actual coast path is slightly inland from the car park at Hive Beach. But you are actually allowed to go this way. I'll probably come back the other way. I think that's the footpath. And those people are, yeah, I can see the signs. The beacon there. Yeah, that's there's a sign there. The coast path actually goes across there where them joggers are. That's the official path, but you can go on the cliff road. And then it goes this way towards Freshwater Caravan Park. So we're back on the actual coast path now. Surprisingly quiet on the walk today. Did expect a few more people. We're dropping now down into Freshwater. See the West Bay Cliffs just beyond there. The footpath that goes over the top of the cliffs there is shut, so we've got to walk through Freshwater Caravan Park and across the golf course into West Bay just beyond. Lovely view of Thorncombe Beacon and Golden Cap and Lyme there. You can see his beer head. You just see the pier of West Bay there. Just where we're heading. It's Freshwater Beach there. Because of the river, we just have to go inland just a little bit and over the bridge just over there. It's a little bridge across now. It was a bit further on than what I thought. Coming into the site now at Freshwater, we just crossed the bridge. Smash my camera on the gate. There we go. 1.25 miles to West Bay. Well, it's probably slightly more because of the deviation inland. So we've just come from over there. And the redirected path now, the sign there, goes through the site. That's the playground. Oh, it's a while since I've been here. I think to my left here is a big spa shop, I think, for the site. That's the spa shop. Not open at the moment because the site's closed. Don't know if the Jurassic Centre's open or not. Lots of lights on in the arcade, so I'm guessing it is. It is a lovely site to stay on, this. And the Jurassic Centre's amazing inside. And it's not huge like Devon Cliffs. Good thing about this site is they still have a huge camping area for tourers and campers. And tents, unlike most of the others which just seem to have mainly gone over to statics. Ooh, this is the biggest climb of the day so far. There we are, top of the site. Sign telling you about the coast path diversion is this way, across the golf course. There's plenty of signs as you go across the golf course telling you where to go. That's Bridport over there. I can see Golden Cap and Thorncombe Beacon appearing again, so I'm guessing we're going to be dropping down into West Bay very shortly. Public footpath sign. It's all very well marked. There's West Bay now in the distance. See the railway carriage restaurant in the harbour and the caravan site. Another one we've stayed on with the camper van. And I think this is where we exit the golf course now. Just drop into West Bay shortly. And here we are, coming into West Bay. It used to be a West Bay station. Now it's just 2 carriages and a restaurant. There's the West Bay Christmas tree made of lobster pots and buoys. Very nice. Some of the kiosks are open. Just had a pasty in the Cornish pasty shop there and a cappuccino. I'll just go and have a quick look at the beach before I head back. There's where the footpath goes up West Bay Cliffs and over to Thorncombe and Golden Cap and Lyme there. You can see why they've shut the cliff path there. And all the recent rock falls. It's really, really unsafe. Had so many rock falls in the last couple of years. So we're going to head back over the golf course. Even the beach route isn't safe if the tide was out because the chance of rock falls is so great. So that's the closed coast path over the West Bay Cliffs. We're going to go back over the golf course on the diversion. She's back along the road out of West Bay. And now I'm going to start heading back up towards the golf course and back. It's 12 o'clock now. The forecast is rain coming in any time this afternoon. Any time from now, and chance of snow. I'm going to have the biting east wind blowing in my face going back, and that'll probably make me eyes water a bit. Did I come over this stile? Yes, I did. And climb up the hill to warm me up. Going to be back on the golf course in a minute. Oh, that wind is bitter, but I've just climbed up a hill, so I'm quite warm inside. You just feel it on my face. But, it's quite refreshing in a way. Just got to try and beat the weather now. Hopefully I'll beat it and be home before it starts. Or back to the car anyway. Here we are, golf course. I'm back out of the golf course now. I'm back into Freshwater Caravan Park. Drop down now, back onto the beach and up over the hill to Hive. That wind coming over the golf course made my eyes water a little bit, but it's actually quite refreshing. Still no sign of the rain yet, which is good. Seems kind of surreal seeing an empty campsite. Looks like they're putting more hookups in or something. It is a lovely site to stay on. And you've got the beach over there. I say the Jurassic Centre is amazing. And we're going to exit the site now. Looks like they've just built new bin stores. We're going to go back over the little bridge. As I say, you can't actually walk from the beach straight up the cliffs because of this river. So you have to come all this way and then up the hill. You can walk that way just into Burton Bradstock. You can walk into Burton Bradstock going left over the bridge as well, but the coast path goes to the right and then up. There's a few old brick remains. I don't really know what they're about, but I'm guessing it might be something to do with the war. There's one further round up the hill as well. No idea. Very sheltered here now in this bit. I have to say, this is one of the easiest walks as regards climbing and descending. There's the odd bits, but nothing strenuous. But this is what there is quite gentle, really, which is good for me, breaking me in for the new year. Do you like the hat, by the way? Bit of a gimmick. I managed to get rid of every copy of my Coast Path calendar. Completely gone now. All 6 of them. Just gave them to family for Christmas. Did it more as a joke, really, but they all seem to like them. Oh, it's very sheltered here with the hill, but I know when I get to the top it's going to be a biting wind again. This bit here reminds me very much of Budleigh Salterton. Again, lots of erosion. No sign of the rain yet. Clouds looking a bit dodgy, but got a bit of a climb now to get back up to the top before we drop down into Hive. Oh, it's a bit wild when you get to the top. But it's actually very welcome after climbing up. Definitely put a bit of weight on over Christmas to try and get my fitness back and some weight off again. Chisel Beach there, come back into view. I don't know how good this microphone is in this wind, it's really blowing a hoolie. I'm warm though. And still no rain, that's good. Oh, that's a nice bit of dry stone walling. A job I used to do many years ago. We're just coming to the bit now where I came along that road there from the restaurant, which is permissive, but the actual coast path goes straight across the road here. So I'm going to go this way and we can see what it's like. This is the official route now through here. So basically the path's just cutting inland a bit with the signposts. I don't know why that isn't the official route, it's because it's private land, I guess. So we've just come through the gateway there into this field, which is actually used as a car park by the National Trust in the summer. Ooh, steps. Giant steps again. Not made for little legs. Certainly not for my little legs. Here we go. I'm going to have a look at the beach while I'm here. And then we'll walk back over that way to Cogden. Just going to have a quick wander. Been here a few times with family, and from what I can remember, it shelves quite steeply as you go out to swim. So you can see the cliffs there, a few rock falls. Got the National Coast Watch there. Got the cafe. Now, the tide is out and I could walk all the way back to Cogden along the beach, but it does get very shingly. We're leaving the golden sandstone cliffs of Burton and West Bay behind now. And apparently this is a fault area where it's just clay to where the caravan park is. Coast Guard Holiday Park. And then we just drop down from here back to Cogden. You can see a lot of people have walked along the beach from Hive Beach to Cogden. You can see the footprints. Well, that's quite tough going. Footpath's much easier. I call it Chisel Beach, it's actually Chesil Beach. It's just my accent. Chesil Beach starts around Burton, Bradstock area. It goes all the way to Portland. Our next walk will be from Cogden again to Abbotsbury and get that section done. And as we come back into Cogden, there's Chesil Beach, all the way to Portland. Apparently the next stretch I'll be walking from here to West Bexington and Abbotsbury. It's quite tough because a lot of it's on shingle, it seems. So I'm not particularly looking forward to that. But I'll do that on a nice sunny day, I think. So the Chesil Beach stretch is a completely different landscape to what I've been used to from Exmouth to West Bay. Very flat walking, as you can see. Yeah, if I do it on a nice sunny day, there'll be lovely views across to Portland and further over, seeing the whole of the Jurassic Coast that way. And this part of the footpath is shingle, and it's quite hard walking. So you can imagine walking on Chesil Beach. It's going to be quite a different kind of walking to what I've been used to. When the tide's low like this, the sand's actually quite nice. Lovely red sand, coarse sand. I'm just heading off the beach now up to my car. Managed to beat the rain. I can just feel the odd spot in the air. I think I've done quite well there to miss that.